Hello everyone, we will show you how to make your very first program using Python. First, we need to install Python. So to do that, you can go to the official Python website and select the downloads page and click the download button. Once you get the installation file, run it and follow the on-screen instructions to install Python. Once that's done, it will automatically start. If it doesn't, just search for Python in the search menu. Just make sure to search for the idle. Once you do that, this window will open. This is known as the shell. This is where you can enter one-line commands. For example, what I just did was enter some text inside double quotes. And what the computer did was return the same thing, except it just changed the quotes. So to the computer, this understands as a string. Strings are classified as anything that's kept in single or double quotes. Anything. In fact, even if you enter numbers, to us it's just a number, we know it's a number, but to it classifies it as a string, a text. If you wanted an actual number, of course, you can just enter it as is. You can also enter decimals, like, to the computer this is called as float or floating point. This is what the computer calls a floating point. It separates the numbers, which is called as integers, and it also separates the decimal numbers, like the percentage. Now I'll show you how to make your first program, the Hello World program. To do this, you have two options, either to code it in the shell as it's only one line, or to make a new file and code it from there. To make a new file, you can either select File, New File, or just use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-N. I'm going with this. Once you open that, you will see that you will end up with an empty window. This is where you can enter your code. So I'll start entering mine. To print something, you have to use the print function. And to use a function, you have to enter its name followed by opening and closing brackets. It's inside where you enter the data that you want to be printed. For the Hello World program, I'll just enter Hello World. Now you can also do more than just text. You can also enter numbers and even decimals. It will print all of those. But what we recommend is to convert the numbers into strings. And to do that, you can just use the str function. Same structure, enter the name of the function str followed by an opening parenthesis and a closing one. Same thing here. And this is how we are going to print the Hello World followed by 23 and 34.21. Now to run this program, you'll have to first save it. And to do that, you can either select File, Save, or Save As if you already saved it, or you can just use the shortcut Ctrl-S or Ctrl-Shift-S. I'll go with this one. I'll name it one Python. And now it's time to run it. There are two ways to run this again. Either select Run Module, or use the keyboard shortcut F5. I'm going to go with this one. there we go, our first program. You see that it returns hello world 23 and 34.21. But you also notice that printing out the string using the method does not return the quotes as we saw here. And also you may notice that using 23 with the string function may not be different by just using 23, but it is recommended for printing things. For example, let's say I wanted to print a number followed by some text. If I just do this and use the concatenation operation, this plus sign, you see, that's the concatenation. If you just do that, it will return an error saying type error, unsupported operand types 4 plus int and string. The computer knew that this is an int and this is a string, but what it didn't know is how to combine the two. You can combine numbers together to yield the sum, and you can combine text together to yield the whole block of text. But what you can't do is combine int and string, two different data types. So to fully support this, you have to convert this to string. Now it will work. You see that? Anytime you print numbers, it's recommended that you print the number in a string form. Otherwise, if the number is combining with any other strings or other data types, then you'll end up with an error. So thank you for watching how to make this first program, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.